We're pitching it.
Oh,
We're pitching it.
Musical episode,
Yeah.
what?
Wait.
That's such a good idea. I would love to try to sing.
Emily in Paris is fun and all, but if Emily had to go somewhere else, anywhere else for an episode or two, where would she go?
I'd love to go to Copenhagen. I mean, I love Copenhagen so much. Also, I would say Tokyo, but I feel like Tokyo would need more than one episode because I just feel like there would be so many storylines to be able to take place there, and it would be so fun.
Yeah.
Mindy really finds her confidence in her voice and her performance, and she's giving major Dua Lipa vibes, honestly. What was it like tapping into that side of her?
Oh gosh. I mean, I think it was really fun. For me, getting into the costume and the hair and makeup for those numbers is really what does it for me. I think for the no spoilers, right?
No spoilers.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Like the outfits I got to wear, I mean, to be frank, especially that one dance number, it was very quickly done in terms of, I think I learned the choreography the day before, and then I met the other people who were on the stage the morning of and tried it in heels for the first time the day that we were filming. So I had that one was especially fun just because my friends from Broadway, Paloma and Nico, they came and they choreographed it for me. So it felt a lot more collaborative. And my hair and makeup team, Julian and Carol, like I think it was really fun, her coming into this like, jazz club pop star era was a fun thing to explore in the first half of the season.
So we all know Mindy for being like the singer of the show, but even Emily has a little musical moment. Camille, when's your musical moment? And are we getting a Destiny's Child moment with you three anytime soon?
Oh my gosh, we're pitching it.
Oh,
We're pitching it.
Musical episode,
Yeah.
what?
Wait, that's such a good idea. I would love to try to sing. I said try. Yeah.
No,
Okay,
you're
Emily's not a singer
100%
either, so
girl
we're all
group.
good.
No, Mindy's gonna recruit them for Eurovision.
Oh.
Honestly,
Rapper,
in the
duet
back, like-
partner.
I would be so down
You'd
for
still
that.
be the
Could you
rapper. Are you kidding?
Oh my god. Yes.
So Emily, she knows exactly what she wants when it comes to like her career and things of that nature. But when it comes to her personal life, she just never seems to be able to make up her mind. Will this season be the season that she finally does?
Emily definitely makes up her mind at the beginning. I think she finally chooses a path. She moves forward with that. She really fights for Alfie. She, wants to be with him, and she makes that decision. And per usual in this show, drama ensues as different things come in each of the characters' way. And without giving any spoilers, I think up until the very moment that something happens near the end, Emily is still very much on that path. And I think I loved the fact that she stays true to that decision this season. But you can't help feelings and emotions, but you can choose how you interact with those feelings and emotions. And I think she does a good job of that throughout the season. And then the last episode happens, and that's all I can say.
I think Alfie, he's gone through a past. He's been hurt before, and he's in Paris, and he's got this whole new life in front of him. I think that's his kind of thing. And who wouldn't fall in love with Emily Cooper? I think that's it right there. So it's sold on that. I think that she's opened up a world for him, and he sees the sparkle that's not even a sparkle. It's more of a beam of light that comes from her, and Lily just brings it out every day on set. And I get why Alfie would be hook, line, and sinkered with her. To be honest, I get it.
I've always been a big hopeless romantic and melancholic, nostalgic type of person. So whenever there's a separation and difficulty and history, because at this point, even though they've been separated for a while, they have a long-lasting history. And I think Gabrielle is a bit like this. The fact that they met on the day she arrived, and they went through so many history together. They will always have this. I think this essence of. I think Gabrielle represents one of the first person that actually showed her sympathy and helped her. When she was in that process of I'm the new person and everybody's kind of French and rough to me. So I don't think you can forget this. So I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but I'm surely. You're always intoxicated about the promise of building something out of a beautiful memory.
The love triangle really continued this season, and it was one hell of a cliffhanger. I just need to know what your reaction was reading that script, because my mouth was open.
I had exactly the same reaction Emily has at the end. You know, when I read the. First of all, I felt so privileged to be, you know, to be the one, the bearer of, to drop the bomb. It's such a privilege, you know, to be. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to like end the season and to get like millions of people to go like, oh my God. So I felt the weight of, I felt the responsibility, and so. This is the way I reacted. It was a mixed emotions, like the duty and at the same time, oh my God, what's next?
I don't think this is a spoiler, but I think that at one point Mindy says, Emily is my family. And I do think that as adults, chosen family and friendships become incredibly important, especially when you're in a foreign place. And I think that Mindy is able to not give ultimatums to herself and to other people, but to really understand what she needs from her friendships and lovers and such. And she realizes also how important what she's built with Emily is, and that's not something she's willing to sacrifice either, even if it's at a cost to her own happiness.
I think that Emily and Julian are friends. That's a fact. You know, that's a fact. And there's a lot of love, you know, brotherly love, friendship, and stuff like that. And that's why it's so hurtful for him when, you know, he found himself on the wrong side of Emily's creativity, if I could say, put it this way. So yeah, it's a bit sad, but she doesn't mean, she means no harm, obviously, but he got to put himself first, I think. And I'm very proud of the way they wrote him and everything, like the writer, what they did. I'm so grateful for that, because I love to defend that character in that sense, and I love the choices that he makes this season.
I came in second season knowing what kind of the show and how it touched me watching it, you know? So to play a character like Alfie and to work with this cast and then to get the response I've got, it's overwhelming in a sense, but taking it all in my stride, and I feel like I feel super blessed and honoured and privileged and all that fun stuff that comes with it, and I'm having a great time. We're having fun. This show's fun. Life's fun, you know. So we're making the most out of it, and yeah, happy to be back. And yeah, I'm working with my amazing casting crew. Yeah,
it was interesting, you know, for Antoine to be at first, you know, a little bit of the romantic guy, a little bit of a naughty guy, and then see more of his business acumens, and we'll see what season 4 brings. You know, hopefully, again, I'm not expecting anything, but I love that the itinerary went that way.
I have to say thank you to Darren Star. Can you imagine, at the beginning, I started to theater, and I was, they like me in my city, in my country, and Darren gave me the opportunity to see my comedy all over the world. It's incredible. When I am in Paris, people who come from Brazil, Saudi Arabia, Philippines, Japan, and it's fantastic to discover that and to bring joy to all over the world. It's so amazing.
Yeah,
really.
That's priceless, honestly.
Yes, honestly.
We have such a terrific cast, such wonderful actors portraying, you know, I think such vivid characters, and I think it's just, you know, we're, I think we have such a wonderful ensemble, and this season, you know, we really have the opportunity to write for the other characters, to dig into the ensemble more, to find out more about their lives and their stories. And I think now that once we started doing that, I think the audience just sort of like continues to be more intrigued by all of these characters.
It seems that there was a lot more French that was shown in the series this season. Was that intentional, or was it just it happened that way?
I think it was intentional, I think. Well, I don't know what was their thought process, but it definitely added to the authenticity
Yes.
of the show and the world that we are all trying to create. And also it gave us the opportunity to explore our characters in different dynamic, because when you speak two different languages, you bring two different energies and two different, you know, almost personalities.
Yes.
And it's great to see our characters develop like that.
And I hope the people from Canada will love Luc when he speaks French, because the particularity of Luc is his strange accent, you know?
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.